Good morning, everybody. Stephen Howson, and just finished all the fan counts for Full-Time Devils. Everything is up, released. A couple to be scheduled out for in the morning, but we are done. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 0. It was the EFL Cup. City rotated it a little bit, and I'm already seeing all the excuses. Pep didn't want it. They didn't want to be in there. Journalists are already wiping his ass for him. Pep excuses, left, right, and centre. They wanted it. They wanted it as bad as we wanted it. They're on a slide of 5 games without a win. Do you think a man of Pep Guardiola's ego doesn't want to be turning that over and getting a win against your nearest rivals? Of course he does. Think all those City fans that was in the United stands tonight didn't want to beat us? Of course he did. We wanted to beat them. They wanted to beat us. And we turned up and put a fight on. They didn't put a fight on. I think we probably played slightly stronger team, but if you look at our starting 11, we had 2 left-backs at centre-half. You had Luke Shaw, who's barely getting any minutes. The 2 substitutes, Jesse Lingard and Morgan Schneidlin, are players that are supposedly going to be getting sold or aren't good enough for the first team. Zlatan's apparently some sort of fraud that was up front, so you tell me we played an academy player as well. Just because they played some 18-year-old, 17-year-old in the team, we had one of those as well. You can't have it all your own way, especially when you bring off supposedly one of the best strikers in the world off the bench, a guy that you paid 50 million off the bench. You've got Pep Guardiola on the sideline tweaking like he's off his head on Ket because he's desperately trying to win the game, and he's feeling every single kick of the ball by United and City. He wanted to win that game. But you've already seen the City fans saying don't care. And we said that this was going to happen, didn't we? We said if United won it, they would say that they don't care. But if they beat us, it was going to be party time up in Poynton, wasn't it? That was what was going to go down. The game itself, I thought it was a little scrappy in the first half. Maybe nervous from each team, but we was a bit inaccurate with the ball at our feet. They was a little bit inaccurate with the ball at their feet. They didn't really threaten a great deal. And I thought we looked good when we could get in behind the fullbacks, but we didn't do it enough. There was times when the first time ball was there that we just didn't play it. Half time, we started the second half. We started the second half like a rocket. Valencia was quality, showing unbelievable amounts of fight. Amazed he didn't get a red, in all honesty, because he was keen to go to the floor when he needed to be. He's shown his strength time and time again. Ander Herrera was mint. And maybe what we've just seen tonight with the midfield of Carrick, Herrera and Pogba is the best way to utilise it. I'm seeing Paul Pogba getting pelters again, people comparing him to Carlton Palmer and stuff like that. His end product's not there, I'll give you that. But there's some times in the game where he pulls magic out, where he goes past people, ghosting past them like they're not even there. I just think he needs a couple of goals, and that'll quiet all the dissenters down a little bit. The one that he put near post, that Caballero saved, if that goes in, I think that probably quiets down a lot of people. He's having average performances. He's not having poor performances where you go, how is he playing for us? He's just having average performances because the expectations for him are so high. So they're just a little bit average. Zlatan needs to start putting some chances away. He had a gilt-edged chance of a cross from Rashford. Who knew Marcus Rashford could cross a ball like that? That he stuck right at the keeper. Or did he even hit the target? No, I think he didn't even connect properly with it. He didn't put it right at the keeper. I'm talking shit. It's nearly 2:30. Forgive me. So I thought, all in all, not a bad performance from Manchester United. It's a bounce back from Chelsea. It silences the press a little bit, and it puts us back on the front foot going into the game, which is far more important in the grand scheme of things. I'm not asked if we go out the League Cup now. You just got to beat your rivals when you get the opportunity like this, especially with the way the Guardiola versus Jose thing's been trumped up by everybody. So I think it's 1 over Pep for Mourinho, regardless of what he thinks. Guardiola wanted that tonight. No two ways about it. Hopefully, the players that need a rest get rested. Can we just talk about Morgan Schneidlin for a second? The guy's been missing in action. Didn't even realise that he was still part of the fucking squad the way it went down this season. And I thought, Schneidlin strikes me as the sort of player that Mourinho would absolutely love. Pretty technical, absolute grafter, honest. Reminds me a little bit of Matic in the way that he was utilised at Chelsea. And you think, this is the sort of player that I can really see Jose Mourinho taking to. But he's just not been given any sort of opportunity. Don't think the minutes he got tonight's going to have convinced Mourinho one way or another either. So hopefully he can get some more minutes. We need to pick up another 3 points against Burnley this weekend, which you would hope we can do, unless they come and stoke us. And if we do, I can see the teams around us starting to lose points now. Arsenal have got everybody to play. I think City have got everybody to play. And this is where the rubber hits the road. If City continue this slide this weekend, Barcelona are going to turn them over next week at home at the Etihad, and now you're looking at 8, and that could easily stretch into 9 or 10 games. Will we see the press start to talk about Guardiola then? Won't put money on it. Anyway, that will do for tonight. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. The gaming channel is up. It's Stephen Howson Gaming. If you search for Stephen Howson Gaming, or the link is in the description below. There's only like 200 subscribers on there so far. So get yourself over there. There will be no more games on this channel. So Football Manager, Championship Manager, FIFA, and all the retro games will be going on the gaming channel. No more games on this one whatsoever. So head over there if you want to see any of the gaming. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.